have questions for Christian.
How's everybody's father feeling today?
First off, my name is Leo from Distracted by Wrestling on Instagram. Christian, congratulations to Luchasaurus for a successful title defense. The question's actually more for Tony. Tony, what would you say to the fans that feel like they were burned out after All In, the week leading into that, and also the week leading into All Out as well?
Well, I think we proved that we've got some of the best pro wrestling in the world, and we definitely can sustain doing a record-setting crowd, over 81,000 fans at All In, and then come here, and I think the energy of the roster, the staff, everybody, after traveling overseas and putting on a great Dynamite, great Rampage, and Collision, and really having some very exciting shows and a lot happening in and out of the ring. I thought everybody came in and delivered one of the best wrestling shows we've ever done. Certainly it was the biggest week in the history of the company. By far the most tickets ever sold, by far the most pay-per-views ever sold, and tremendous all-around fan feedback on both shows. All In was a great show, All Out was a great show, and now you'd have to say, coming out, a successful weekend for a lot of our top stars, including this man, who in very unconventional ways has risen, I believe, to the top of the pro wrestling profession yet again, as strong of a performance as ever, time after time after time.
You can go ahead and say it, Tony. This title has never meant more than it does right now at this very minute.
Thanks to the champion Luchasaurus.
I believe the title is standing right in front of me.
Question over here, Christian.
Hi, my name is Devin Tingle from the Sports Cubicle. My question is actually for Tony Khan. Sorry, Christian, I do love your work. This question was for my co-host, Mike Mercado. He couldn't be here. His wife decided to break her water tonight. So
Oh, God bless her. I hope she's okay. God bless her. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, breaking water.
Well, give us let us updates as we go on. We'll be here for a long time, I'm sure, as always.
Will do. But my question is for you, Tony. It's no secret your father is the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and there have been talks of the Jaguars wanting to leave Jacksonville. Chicago Bears have been making talks about wanting to leave Chicago.
Wait, there's been talk of what?
Oh yeah, the Chicago Bears are concerned.
What was the thing you said before that?
Your father owning the Jaguars, and there's been rumors that the Jaguars want to move.
There's no rumor. I don't think that's a valid thing. We've just redeveloped. In fact, we just built the Miller Electric Center, which is, I will say this, and I will give you this. I think going into last year, the Jaguars facilities were not near the top of the NFL. We went from probably not having an elite athletic performance facility in Jacksonville, and now we do. We have the Miller Electric Center. It's awesome. We have new practice facility, coaches' offices, scouting offices, everything. And it's amazing. It's over $100 million in the new facility, and it's really great. I'm very proud of what we've got there. So no, that's not the case at all. And in Jacksonville, a lot of the great wrestlers are often at the games. A lot of the top pro wrestlers in the world, a lot of the great champions, including this man, reside in Florida and come to the games. So it's a big deal, and we've got something really fun going on in Jacksonville. And if you follow football closely, you know that Jacksonville last year in our home games, we had the best run of home comebacks ever. You couldn't have booked it any better, the Jaguars season last year. Time after time after time, the Jags dug themselves out of holes, whether it was against Baltimore Ravens, Dallas Cowboys, Tennessee Titans, and against the Chargers in the playoffs, went down 27-0, came back and won one of the all-time greatest football games of all time. And it was one of the great seasons in the history of the Jaguars. So there's a lot of great stuff happening in Jacksonville, Florida with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Thank you.
Sorry about the league rumors.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have anything for Christian?
Hi Tony, hi Christian. Iridium Fierro from Fightful. Christian, your pairing with Luchasaurus has been a fun one. How has it been working with Luchasaurus, and have you enjoyed your time as champion or co-champion, as you can say?
Well, I think tonight proved the point when I said that the match was going to be a massacre, that it wasn't even going to be close. And I do believe that Luchasaurus proved that we are dominant as the TNT champion. He's a great pupil, he's a great disciple, and I'll go ahead and say it, I wouldn't be where I am without him.
Great. For Christian?
Yes, actually.
Nick McHousman, House of Wrestling. Congratulations on retaining TNT Championship tonight. A lot of rumors abound about a good friend of yours, Adam Copeland, and his future in professional wrestling. I was just wondering if you see him possibly joining you here in the All Elite mix.
I only talk about myself and Luchasaurus. And I have no friends other than Luchasaurus. I'll leave it at that.
You talk a lot about the boy. Talk a lot about Darby Allin
They're
and
not
Nick
my
Wayne.
They're not my friends, they're my problem.
Hey Christian, Rick Uccino, SK Nation, Kate Side Seats. I want to go back to something you said a few minutes ago where you spoke about that TNT title never being more relevant than it is right now. You have seemed to have made this a really personal mission of yours to make that championship the most prestigious thing in all of AEW and all professional wrestling. Why is this so important to you?
I like gold. I think gold defines a person, defines a man, especially in this sport. And I think that no matter what title I hold, it immediately becomes the most prestigious title. In fact, we may end up calling this the TNT World Championship by the time I'm done with it.
Last question for Christian. Anybody? Here we go. Questions for Christian?
Christian, so you just spoke and said you possibly want to turn that into the TNT World Championship by the time frame. But